Hello traders and non-traders, welcome. So this is chart analysis video. Today is Tuesday the 17th. It's been a pretty crazy week. I've got early morning shifts, so I did make a video yesterday and I touched upon how the USD yen's going. I've been in that long since the since the 11th. Alright, so it's been a full week or longer. Look, I mean, my thoughts on that, I'm going to hold that still. The stop is just above break even, as you can see. So I'm not really too phased about that, but it's going to have to get to around to 11270 for me to move the stop loss further. Now, just to highlight what I'm looking at currently, so the euro US dollar, just immediately I do see some recent overhead resistance. So this price action's not too bad. That right there is quite good. A nice engulfing candle. And sort of broke above this consolidation here. This right here is not so much, that's more of a fake out. Given that, you know, there are a couple of weeks above that. It petered down and then off it went. I'm not sure what that is. That might be a 20-day moving average. So it's moved high now. Put back a little bit. This is interesting. I mean, it's going to close this candle in 10 minutes. So I like to go to the higher time frames and just see. The problem is, I mean, I'm not sure where I put the lagging a little bit. Well, I mean, I have my next resistance level up here. Now, this would have been determined using the weekly time frame. So we go down to now, how I would define resistance is you want to see, you know, a good 4 or so touches on that high time frame. So if you're on the 1 hour, you go to the 4 hour and then you check. So I mean, let's just bring this in here. It's really laggy, struggling. So there's a potential resistance level here at 1.1779, lots of sevens. So it is tempting, but at the same time, it's not. I mean, if I was to enter this, I would be entering it with a stop loss down here based on the 20-day moving average. I'll zoom out. So there is enough. I mean, if we just want to run by, you know, how I would put my thesis together, and then entry would be at the close of that candle, maybe just a couple pips. $37, pretty much. And that's about 30 or so. So it's just better than 1-to-1, so it's not, you know, spectacular. Risk to reward ratio. So I might sort of pass on this one. Now, other setups, the Kiwi. I don't think the data was spectacular, but apparently the market responded pretty well. I missed the release and things like that in the move, but well, no, I think I saw the close of that 1 hour candle that moved pretty big. You see, it's just a bit cluttered right now. So in regards to, you know, I do look for good price action for entries and pretty range bound. So for a buy, it's right there near resistance as well at 68.50. So I'm going to pass on that, but I am, you know, I'm looking at the euro potentially as a long, but it's not a grade A setup. So, you know, to be honest, and just with the geopolitical stuff that's going on, I'm more tempted to pass on this than anything. So we'll see. We'll see what happens in New York. I mean, if it pulls back a little bit, and then, you know, just sort of holds. I mean, it's tempting, but I'm sort of just in the mood to trade, and that's not really great. So I think I might just pass on that. And now let's just see how the USD yen's looking. I think I need to update things because it's freaking out. Hope everyone's a great week so far. I was at work this morning, and I think it was on CNN. I was just had the iPad going in the background. I noticed they had a press conference, Putin and Trump, after, and then there was some stuff on the analysis of what people had to say, and John McCain had stuff to say, and it was really hilarious. But in regards to the US dollar and how it affected, it didn't really affect it too much. As you can see, the USD yen, it was pretty uneventful, and it's been pretty uneventful. So that's where I'm at with that trade. I will continue to hold that, and unless it hits the trailing exit, the move stop loss, or it continues to move higher, and then I'll trail it. So that's it. But anyway, guys, and if females do watch the channel, girls as well, thank you for watching, and bye for now. Happy trading.